at the moment, I am at home at the moment, but last night I've been in Girgarish, actually, and it was very big demonstration. Started from few people, but it started increasing, and then it began 1,000. This Girgarish is west of Tripoli and came through all direction to the center of Tripoli. And last night, approximately at 2 or 3 o'clock, we heard gun running, and actually this morning when I visited the area, I've seen some meat, a human being meat, which is left because all the died persons, they took them all together. That's what they are doing. Anything, fairness or any human being killed or anything, they take it off straight away. So they don't keep the city, which is with the humanity people or any signs. It means it was a problem or demonstration against the regime.
Who are these? Can I just clarify? Who were people killed by? Were they killed by security forces?
It's exactly in the center of Tripoli, which is called the Shuhada Square, or they call it now Saha Khadra. That's the place which is the center exactly in Tripoli. That's what was the massacre. Many people has been killed approximately. They saying approximately between 60 to 70, but actually I believe it's more because we've seen a lot of blood shedding on the street. You can see it by your eyes, which is. But at the moment I don't have any signs, which is videos. But I'm calling my friends to get these things to send them. And we are preparing to send every evidence you can see by your eyes.
And you say you're at home now. Do you know what's happening in Tripoli?
No, actually, in the center, I don't know. I am in Tripoli. I am at home in Tripoli.
Yes, but you're at home. Have you spoken to anyone who's been out and about in the streets today?
No, yeah, today, yeah, I spoke with some friends. They are saying expecting from 4 o'clock and towards, because many people, they are demonstrating from the cities and the places around Tripoli. They are coming to Tripoli, and the people living in Tripoli all together, they are getting out. And I'm expecting it will be very, very big massacre this night, because they are trying to surround the AlJazeera place, which is where the leader is living there, and this is the main place for the security people for this country. So I am expecting something will be, because demonstration, they haven't got any guns, they have nothing, just their bodies without anything. But the others, they are using sophisticated machines. It's not for the human being, actually. For people, they haven't got any weapons. This is for airplanes, for big things, you know. So I don't know. We are expecting very bad night for Tripoli tonight.
Are people not scared about what may happen, about the response of the security forces?
Actually, nobody is caring. Nobody is caring, because a lot of bloodshed, which is in the east of Tripoli, which is east of Libya, which is in Benghazi and Beda, and we've seen all these. They don't care about the human being. So we are expecting this. So they are not scared anyway, actually, because everybody expecting this. And this is 42 years now like this, and nobody likes the regime to stay anymore.
Okay, thank you very much indeed for speaking with us. We do appreciate your time. That's a resident of Tripoli there. Now, AlJazeera is accusing Libya's intelligence services of jamming our television signal and blocking our website. Our channel has traced the source of the jamming to a Libyan intelligence building south of Tripoli. Our channels have been subject to jamming for weeks, but the disruption has been stepped up since Friday. However, you can still watch us on Nilesat network at this frequency on your screens now. And on the Hotbird network, you can use these settings. Meanwhile, our sister channel AlJazeera Arabic broadcasts on these signals on Nilesat and on Hotbird, these are the settings that you'll need. They'll all be on our ticker along the bottom of the screen, as well as on our website if you want to double check those frequencies. They've also opened up 2 new ports on Arabsat. AlJazeera Arabic is broadcasting on these 2 frequencies on Arabsat. Okay, let's go to Malta now. There have been protests outside the Libyan embassy. Dozens of demonstrators there calling on the ambassador to resign and denouncing human rights abuses in Libya. Let's speak to Carl Stanyanadvara, who's on the line from the Maltese capital Valletta now. Carl, first of all, just tell us what's been going on at the embassy.
Well, there's a group of about 200 Libyan nationals who have gathered since this morning, asking for the immediate resignation of the ambassador and also to lower the Libyan flag on the roof of the embassy. Now, in unprecedented move, there were a number of embassy officials, mainly some senior diplomats, including the first secretary to the embassy, the chief of security, and a number of security officers who actually abandoned the embassy and joined the protesters who are shouting and demanding for not only the ambassador to resign, but also for Gaddafi to step down. Now, at the moment, I spoke to some of these defectors who do not want to be identified. They said, we have had enough. We have worked for Gaddafi for so long, but we cannot continue to be part of a regime that is shooting and killing fellow Libyans. So therefore, they decided to join the protest. There's a large number of police who are monitoring the situation, but there was a little bit of tension when there was an attempt to remove the Libyan flag from the roof of the embassy and to hoist the former Libyan flag with the green, the red and the black, which was there post-independence of Libya. And therefore this flag is still there in front of the embassy, and they're still demanding that the flag is hoisted. The new flag is hoisted instead of the Libyan flag.
Yeah, clearly a lot of heated feelings there, Carl. I mean, we've seen the Libyan ambassador to India has stepped down and the permanent representative to the Arab League has stepped down. Any word from the ambassador there about what's going on in Libya and what action he might take?
What I can tell you is that all lines have been shut down and there's no communication whatsoever via telephone or otherwise with Libya. There have been a number of these protesters who have attempted to contact their families or else officials within the embassy who don't even know what is happening over there. So therefore, the situation is quite fluid. I've spoken to a Maltese official in Libya this morning because there was a little bit of a window where communications were open, and he said that there were at least 5,000 people who were demonstrating downtown in Tripoli, and the situation was not happy at all because there was you could even hear the shooting, the gunfire, which was not only sporadic but it was almost continuous throughout the phone conversation. The line just died, and what I can say is that everybody is now focusing on the island of Malta being the closest European country to the North African state, because it is the only direct link now for aircraft to leave and land in Libya to pick up the stranded Europeans in Libya.
OK, Carl, thanks for that update. Carl Stanyanadvara in Malta there. Now, some other news now. A volcanic eruption in the Philippines has sent thousands scrambling to safety. Let's get the latest on that story from Veronica Pedrosa, who's in our Kuala Lumpur News Centre. Veronica.
Thanks very much, Shuli. Well, Mount Bulusan erupted early on Monday.